Good night, everyone. I have a thrift haul for you, and this place is a mess. I have spread it out somehow, and I will have to get everything in an order, and then I will show you. So the first stuff that lays, yes, laying for things and lying for people, is an old lotto game from the GDR. Yeah, you can see here the VEB something, and I just wanted to show you these images. So you have the little cards and you have to draw them, and then you have a sheet like this in front of you, and you have to try to get the right cards on top of it as fast as possible. And I thought I could craft with these. So this is just animals. They're not in greatest shape anymore, but I think we had the same game when I was little. No. Oh, it's double. Yep, it's double. Oh, they're pretty ones. lots of these little cards here. Oh gosh, this has damage. Quite some damage here, but it's still pretty. And more of these cards. So I thought these could work for like backgrounds in my display case maybe. They smell old. They kind of smell like they've been in someone's basement. And then there's this type, also GDR, and a completely different style, but I also thought this could work, like this flower, for example. There's a lot that can just work. And this one is to cut it out. And there's one card in here, but it's only one. So you couldn't even play that game properly anymore. But these little backgrounds just work fine. For different seasons. Like there's Christmas tree and gingerbread cookies and Santa boot, a candle, all those different things. Here's Easter. And sure, the birthday of the GDR. Sure, that had to be in there. And this one again. Oh yeah, these two again. But so maybe you could play it. So I thought that was interesting to have. Oops. And now for other items. So the lottery games, they were from the free store, and from the free closet I have this thing. I compared it to the one that I grew up with. I thought, oh dear, maybe it's not big enough. You can see I used a saw to cut out little pieces, but this thing is too big. So it's for your window when you don't want it shut, you know. Our windows open like doors. We do not stuff them or slide them up or down. We just open them. And when you don't want the window to close, you do this, and then the window goes and it stays open. So it cannot close. This is where you put it at the bottom part. By the way, if you can see those little red marks on my hand here, that was Burger. He bit me. You know, cats can get horny. Even though he doesn't have any balls anymore, he still gets horny. And then he uses my arms, which is really, really unpleasant. Also from that free store, I got this thing. Has lost an arm. I will definitely remove this ribbon here, and I will display him in my Easter decor. And in there I found this little bird, which is also gonna go in my Easter decor. So he's this resin type, and he's really, really pretty. I think he might be a robin. In the free store, in the free pile, I found these two, and they are made of the same material. So they're also gonna go into my Easter decor. This is a different bunny than I got last time. From the free box from Salvation Army. An Easter egg. This is either like spun cotton, spun paper, spun something. It's not wood. And they also had these fake flowers in there. And I thought, yeah, so like spring and summer, sure. And in the free pile from Salvation Army were these two napkin rings. And like I said in a different video before where I also found napkin rings, I used these as bases and put stuff on top. Then I got from the charity shop spoons. I'm a bit lazy with doing the dishes. Oh, there's a little rust spot. I hope I can get that off. And I also use spoons for the cat food, and then all the spoons are gone. So I was on the lookout. This one I found really pretty. This is a standard pattern, and this also looks like standard. I don't think they are necessarily old. I have to look them up. So these are definitely newer ones, because they say what type of stainless steel it is. Oh, this one is GDR. This here. This is a GDR piece, and the other one... No, the other one isn't. I don't think you can see that. No matter how hard I focus. But you can see that this is GDR. It says DDR. And that was €1. I hoped I could get it for 50 cents, but no. These two cutting boards were €1 together, and if you buy a 3-pack, you pay at least €2. And they look pretty new. For $1.50, I got, what is it, clothes packs? I have to use some sandpaper on them. And I already used one for a tube of some cat treat. So you can use these to help squeeze out the stuff that's in here. This is a vitamin paste for cats. I'm pretty sure I forgot to show Uncle Tom's Cabin. I'm not sure. Maybe I showed it and forgot that I did. This is the cover. I tried to gather... there's a card in here. Maybe someone used it as a bookmark. This one is from 1952. And it just says Berlin. It doesn't focus. It just says Berlin here. Oh, 71. Okay, so the first one was from 1952 and this one is from 1971. But I'm not sure if this is East Berlin or West Berlin. I cannot tell. I don't think... It just says Berlin also here. It just says Berlin. I don't know. And that was Salvation Army, 30 cents. So a classic book. And let me grab some things here. From their free box, they had these little tea light holders. I have to clean them, but I will use them for Christmas presents, which I showed last video. So I thought using these would be great. Also from the free pile was this. It's kind of similar to this little bell that I had last time, but this angel doesn't look that old. I mean, the angel kind of looks old, but not as old as the other one. But it's cute. And I mostly got it for the little angel. So this is some type of lace. which somebody created. This is just plastic, I think. I will hang onto it this year, but I'm not sure if I will keep it next year. Maybe I will just redonate it at some point. Also, someone had made this. This came loose. Yeah, there's folded paper in here, but someone used this little Christmas card here. Focus. It's really cute. Those little children, and they look out the window and they see Santa, and that's just so adorable. Then I just found some CDs with Christmas music on it in that free pile. So my mom and I would like to listen to music when we sit in her car. And this was tinsel. There's a very last piece of it in here, but it's empty. I just got it for this image here. It says 1988. I assume it's that old. It looks old. Also in the free pile. This little ball, I'm pretty sure I haven't showed it before. If I have, then I'm sorry, then you see that again. Someone has made it. It's cute. And then this little angel, which I cannot even tell if this is an original or not. Probably not, because too much glue here. But the glue could be from someone who repaired it. I don't know. She lost one wing. But she's cute. And they hang an ornament, and she plays some instrument, and I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to face down. And now for some Christmas items that I have paid for. So let's do this wooden thing first. It came with these. For some reason there are only 3 of those candle holder thingies left. They go in here. But they were loose. I was pretty sure that I got all 4 of them. One is missing. So either it fell out of the bag when I was home and Burger got it and played with it, and I will find it whenever, or I lost it somewhere else. I don't know. It was €4. It was from this expensive store. The tree comes off, which is really awesome because I wanted that tree. And if you buy a tree like this new, it's definitely expensive. So this part here kind of looks more like a fall. This is hand carved. These leaves are hand carved. There is a piece missing, it broke off. But I found it looks a bit more like fall. So I thought, well, what could I do? I found this thing in a previous haul. I showed it, and I put a hole in it with this type of drill that you use with your hand like this. I thought, oh, maybe it could work, but no. And I turned it around and thought maybe I find something that I could put on it. I used one of these mushrooms, drilled a hole in it, and oops, it's hard looking through the camera. Put that in, but it didn't look right, and I still have this thing here. There's lots of wax on it. It's for a candle, not meant for a real candle, by the way. Well, okay. But when I do it like this, it's A, safe, and B, it kind of looks pretty. Now, this thing is not perfectly round, but it's pretty this way. Maybe I can find one that has no wax drippings on it, but I could display it as, like, even on the wall, like a nice little piece, which is nice. But €4 is not cheap. But on the other hand, hand carved stuff is not cheap, and I like that tree. Then I paid 80 cents at Salvation Army for these bells, and this box says it's from Czechoslovakia. My fingernails look dirty in the camera. Great. I cannot tell how old they actually are. These hooks do not look like the most modern ones. Focus. But you can tell that these are handmade because they are not perfectly round. Okay, that looks like a mold mark, but they are not perfectly round, so I don't know. This looks cracked, so there must be some age to them. Maybe they're from the early 90s. I don't know. But probably not Czechoslovakia, more probably Czechia. It says Prague. This Prague. Yeah, they're from Czechia, I guess. Something like this. Oh dear, I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry. I will close this thing later. I just ate something. From Salvation Army, I got this beautiful dude here. I have to clean him. There is some stuff in his fur, but this is real fur. So he's a miner, because he has that sign of the miner. And he was €2. Next to him there were 2 nutcrackers with fake fur, but he has real fur and he is just beautiful. And he's definitely old. And then the last item is a fragile one. I think I paid $1.50 or €2 for it. Not much. It's pretty wintry, and it's really wrapped very well, even though I broke it. When I took it out the first time, I broke off a little bird. Okay, I got it. So I broke off this little bird here she has in her hands, but you cannot see the glue anymore. I use a wood glue for that stuff, and it works really, really well. So that yellowish stuff in here is the bird food, I guess. Bird seeds. And yeah, I don't know what this crystally like stuff is here. Probably some plastic. So you can see the tree is lasered. The laser technique, it's a flat piece of wood. And you have this, even this, look at that little roof. Those tiny birds. I don't know how much you pay for something like this. It has a mark. It's Kunat. Kunat is the company I showed you last time. The things I had to put together for the tea light holder. Yep. So Kunat is a manufacturing company. Yeah, this is an original from Germany. And it says snowflake or little snowflake with bird feeder, something like that. And here it says it's where it comes from. I mean, where it was bought. Erzgebirgskunstshop.de. So this is so you could possibly go and order stuff at that shop. And that was donated. People give that stuff away for free, and this is not cheap. I might be able to look that up and put a price in it. If I find it, I can put a price in it. Like I said, these are not cheap. These things are expensive. And I'm so happy that I have a new nutcracker. Also, this little guy here will probably stay out in winter as well. Because this is really wintry. This is not Christmassy at all, actually. But when I'm at the parents' place, they have a little bird feeder house like this on their balcony, and this is totally cat TV. So they have 2 cats, and they like to sit in front of it on the inside of the balcony door and look through it and go like, and they want to catch the birds, but yeah, they're not supposed to. Yeah. It's really cute to watch the cats watch the birds. It's also cute to watch the birds. Anyways, for me this is mostly winter, but during that time of the year, my parents feed the birds on their property, and it's just cute to look at it. So I don't know what you guys thought was the most pretty thing. I cannot even tell anymore what I spent in total, but I think it was less than 10 euros. Definitely less than 10 euros. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next video. Bye. I almost forgot. I also found a little suitcase. Oh, there's my shoe. I found a suitcase. I have to clean this thing. There's also dirt on the bottom. Must have been tucked away at someone's place. And oh yeah, I film here and dust comes up. Great, thanks. Yeah, this thing is a bit dirty. I found it in a free box at someone's house entry. I said that in a few videos. It's really common here in town to put stuff just outside your entrance door of the building. If you want to get rid of it, put it in a box. Write on it that it's free, and people will take it away. And I'm happy because there's nothing wrong with it other than I have to clean it. Yay!